Hey guys, Kurt here of NK Garage, and today we got a little bit of a mail call tool haul. We got two different packages in the mail. The back row is a Christmas package from Dale over at Dale's Workshop. He surprised me. He didn't even let me know. I just got a package on Christmas Eve. All this stuff came in. Just been a little bit busy, so we're showing it off now. And then my buddy Chris K sent over some Proto stuff. So let's take a look and see what we got in the mail. First up, Chris K sent me some Proto new old stock. He got an auction that popped up that was all new old stock Proto stuff, and he found both of these crow's foot wrenches in here. And we don't have a 21 or a 38, so I said, yeah, I'll definitely be interested in those. So that's pretty sweet. It's got the like extra grip stuff on here. I don't know what Proto calls it. You know, like Snap-on is the Flank Drive Plus, and all the companies got different names for it, but you know what I'm saying. Definitely pretty cool. And then from Dale, he sent Nick a little toy truck with an excavator on it with a John Deere logo on there. So that's pretty cool. And then there's a bunch of Sears Craftsman stuff over here. And Dale knows that I'm a big Sears Craftsman collector. So we got some Sears and we got some Craftsman. First up is a Sears branded tin snip. It's a 45422. Definitely a nice old vintage, made in USA. Then we have a Sears 10-inch adjustable wrench with the laser etched logo. You can see that old classic Sears logo there. And this one is made in China. I don't know, this kind of looks like early 2000s maybe to me. Then we've got the Craftsman power wood boring bits. And I thought this kit was pretty cool. So instead of having all different bits like the standard, you have one shank where you can loosen up the collet here, pull out your drill. So say we want a 7/8, or no, that's 1 1/8. We put that in there, and then you tighten it down, and now you've got your new 1 1/8 boring bit. You got all these different, you got a wrench in here in case you're not doing too good with it. You know, you need to tighten down a little bit more. So we got 1/2 inch, I think. It's backwards, I think. It's 5/8 here, up to 1 1/4 inch, and then there's the long ones here. So 1/4 inch, 3/8 inch, and that one must be the 1/2 inch. So definitely a compact kit. It's probably pretty reasonably priced, I would say. I like it. And in the back, in a second, let me just put this stuff back. We'll look at some literature that they gave us with it. So cool to see this complete kit like this. It's Crown logo era, so probably from the 1960s. And here is the literature. How to get the most out of your 10-piece Craftsman power wood boring bit set. This pamphlet explains and illustrates a few of the more common uses and techniques to help you get the most out of this tool. That's pretty cool. So they've got a whole introduction, assembling, how to do that. Kind of just showed you how to operate. Little tips and tricks. What are the boring limits? Depth gauging, mortising, angle boring. Definitely good stuff. It was nice they used to give all this to you. Care and sharpening of the bits, and I think I saw it somewhere the other day. Somewhere in here I know it says that you can get the replacement bits from Sears. So I don't know if that was warranted or not, but even if you wore them out, they said they had them in stock. So that was pretty cool. This here, we got some blue tape here, but this is a little socket set. The hex drive style. Kind of like the old Durochrome stuff. This could have maybe even been made by Duro and Destro. But, you know, it's one of those little socket sets, replacement for 1/4 inch drive. And then we have the screwdriver, nut driver style as well. So, pretty cool. Definitely interesting little set with the original vinyl pouch and everything. We have a Sears companion thickness gauge. It's cool it's still in the vinyl case. So there we got the companion logo, made in USA. And doesn't even look like these things were really used, so actually quite well preserved. You don't get a large range in here, just pretty small, but probably the most common basics. Sears, this is a Swiss-made caliper. So I thought this was pretty cool. It's one of the plastic ones, but I've been playing around with it, and it definitely seems pretty nice. You got to push on the wheel here with a little bit of pressure to get it to lock into the little geared part here. But then, you know, if you're not pushing, you won't screw up your measurement. And then you have the lock. So if you put it in the lock mode, if you get it just right, it will lock. But if you push kind of hard, you can kind of get it out of that. It's a cool little thing. Then we have the Sears 6-inch metal ruler, 32nds and 64ths, made in USA, stainless steel. Little Sears, the greatest name in tools, little pocket 4-way screwdriver. We have the Craftsman red handle 1/4-inch stubby screwdriver. We have a little Sears BF Japan, little probably 1/8-inch screwdriver. We have Sears Taiwan 3-inch extension for 3/8 drive, and 3 different Sears Japan wrenches. And then the last item is not a Sears, but it's a Central Tool Company micrometer. So this is another one with the vinyl pouch, and the micrometer is in really nice shape. We actually just recalibrated it the other day. It was off by like half a thou. So really not much, but it was just a little bit. It's got a ball end and a flat end, 0 to 1 inch micrometer, and it's pretty nice, you know. Old USA made machinist tool. And then we even have the original literature for that as well. You got this cool looking guy, and again, just how to read a micrometer, instructions for adjusting, how to use a micrometer. Nice stuff. I like it. Definitely a really cool little tool haul. So I got to thank Dale and Chris for the awesome gifts, and thought I'd just make a little bit of video out of it, show you guys some of this stuff in a little bit more detail. It's funny, you know, Dale, just from watching the channel, has gathered together that I am a big Sears Craftsman guy, and that is correct. But I don't have as much of the Sears stuff as I do the Craftsman stuff, so a lot of this Sears stuff was actually really cool to get. So thank you, Dale, and really do appreciate it. So you guys got to let me know what you think your favorite tool of the day is. Mine might be the caliper, but if I'm going to pick a tool from each haul, I think the 38mm crow's foot is another great one. So those are my picks. All right, see you guys next week with another.